Hello everyone, welcome back to the news. 2027, don't play, or you're gonna learn, according to Very Dark Man. Now, we saw a viral video of Atiku Abubakar visiting Raf Aregbesola, the former governor of Osun State, guys. And we all know that, Atiku is pushing for a massive coalition. So any visits by Atiku to any political figure will be seen as a political move ahead of 2027. And the former vice president, Atiku Abubakar, met with the former governor of Osun State, Raf Aregbesola, as the talk of coalition continued to be a focal point of key discussion. Now, Atiku was seen with the former vice president, Namadi Sambo, in Osun State. And Atiku, greeted Raf Aregbesola. They actually paid a courtesy visit, at his country home in Osun State. And as seen in this video, Atiku was warmly received by the entourage of Aregbesola, who is a prominent figure in Osun politics and also a former chairman of the All Progressive Congress in Osun. And also, Atiku Abubakar, the presidential candidate of the People's Democratic Party in the 2023 election, is proposing a coalition with Peter Obi and El-Rufai and other persons ahead of the 2027 election. Now, this offer was reportedly made during a private meeting between Atiku and Obi in United Kingdom, where it was said that Atiku reportedly offered Peter Obi the vice presidential slot in a proposed single-term coalition ticket ahead of the 2027 election. Now, Atiku is said to have assured Obi that he would serve only one term and hand over power afterwards. And Atiku and Obi met earlier this year in UK. That was where Atiku first mooted the idea of a coalition and urged Obi to be his running mate. You see, Obi was Atiku's running mate in 2019, and Obi was then asked for time to think it over and consult with his loyalists. Another insider had confirmed that the recent development showed that Obi had accepted to be Atiku's running mate, and Atiku has also agreed to serve a single 4-year term and hand over to Peter Obi. Earlier on, Atiku confirmed that he and the presidential candidate of the Labour Party, Peter Obi, and the immediate past governor of Kaduna State, Nasir El-Rufai, had kick-started a movement aimed at defeating Tinubu in the 2027 election. Aregbesola, who Atiku visited most recently in Osun State, has been at loggerheads with the APC, following a possibility of joining Atiku-led coalition. And yes, there's a possibility of Aregbesola joining this Atiku-led coalition against Tinubu in 2027. And it was heard that some supporters of the former Osun State governors were chanting Tinubu will fall in 2027. Like, they were boldly chanting it, that Tinubu will fall in 2027. This is an interesting one, guys. So Atiku took everybody by surprise, stormed Aregbesola's hometown. It was a spectacle, it was a massive one. And guys, those who can see the handwriting on the wall could easily tell that this was probably a political move. Aregbesola, some may say, is no longer politically relevant in Osun State, as he is struggling. He is struggling very, very hard in Osun State. But what can I say? I mean, this is politics, and nobody knows what will happen. Things can change in a short amount of time. So all these things are already in motion. I'm talking about the 2027 coalition talks, so they are already in motion ahead of the election. Now, I find it really hard to believe that politicians are putting so much energy in the 2027 election than the people that are actually going to vote in that 2027. They are putting so much energy, so much work in making sure they win the elections. Meanwhile, people that will vote for them to win the elections, they are not even putting, any energy in Nigerians. If Tinubu can only put 50% of all the energy he has put in ensuring he wins his second term into Nigerians, I'm sure he won't be struggling to secure a second term, because obviously Nigerians would rally behind him. He wouldn't need anybody to tell him that he will come back again. He wouldn't need any endorsement because Nigerians are going to endorse him. We see how political parties are adopting Tinubu now as their presidential candidate. Like, it means that come 2027, most opposition political parties will not field a candidate against Tinubu. Even the PDP self, with the way things are going in the party, I don't think the PDP would field a candidate ahead of 2027. Maybe that's why Wike is working very hard to take over the party, so that the PDP will make a declaration that they don't have a presidential candidate and that they adopt Tinubu as their presidential candidate. I'm sure that is the intention of Nyesom Wike and Umar Damago for the People's Democratic Party. So all these are talks, of Aregbesola and Atiku Abubakar. There are photos, there are videos of them engaging, having talks, and so on and so forth. So my country people, what are your thoughts on this? I mean, this is politics. Atiku have been moving up and down, trying to see how he can get people on his side. And I can tell you that even within the APC, some people are dissatisfied with this Tinubu's government. They are not happy. They are not happy. So guys, I'm dropping here. Kindly share your thoughts on this in the comments section. Thank you.
I'm here with Vice President. Okay, let's
Aregbesola.